Maybe I don't wanna know the way home, taking on a journey. I got places to go. Wanna chase a miracle. It's possible. You just gotta open the door. Darling, it's cold out there. Don't fear the road, just come along with me. You're not alone out there. Let's write a song, make up a melody. If you're looking for me, baby, you know you can find me following the sun. Somewhere running up my heartbeat, I don't look behind me, following the sun.
Still at Airlie Beach, bit of a lumpy bumpy old night and morning. As you can see, the boat moving around a fair bit. It's been raining a little bit, nothing too bad, but you know, just a few showers here and there. That'll give us an opportunity to scrub the decks, which desperately need it. So they're the sort of things we do when the weather is like this. Rather than waste our water, we'll just use the old Mother Nature. Mind you, you have to do it in like a wetsuit and whatever, just because you don't really want to be getting soaking wet, and then with this wind, it's not cold here, but it's just, yeah, you don't really want to be dealing with the rain on you and the wind. Oof. As you can see, it's a pretty lumpy bumpy boo-boo. You're going to the toilet, boo-boo. Boo-boo, be careful. Yeah, so we can hear that howling. Come on back in, boo. This morning. I was going to go show you where the captain was hanging out this morning. He's hanging out in the front hatch. So there's a leak in there, and the previous owner had put in some shelving that was made out of pine or something, so it's all rotted and the shelves are all falling down. So captain's in there doing jobs, fixing all that, changing it all up, drying it all out. Then when the rain stops, we'll actually try to work out where that leak's coming from. But then Boo Boo's, you know, got his jobs to do out here. Keep your eyes on the toys as he does. And our jobs today are going to be food prep and some more video editing. I'm just downloading a whole bunch of videos on there now from the GoPro, so we should have some cool underwater stuff. There was heaps of cool fish. So Hudson's back asleep, and yeah, that's basically day in the life of us. That'll be our whole day. You can see how bumpy it is. You wouldn't really want to be going to shore in this. We had planned that we would not be going to shore today for anything, which is good. We don't need to. We are going to be here until at least Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, just for Hudson's vaccination. So 4-month vaccinations are due on Wednesday. So that's probably going to be more upsetting for Mum than her. But yeah, we have tucked in here, so it's nowhere near as bad as what it's meant to be elsewhere. So I think we picked a pretty good spot. It's just the swells rolling in, causing us to move around a bit. Mind you, if we're in a monohull, one of those poor boats over there, it'd be a nightmare. I think you'd be getting seasick at anchor, to be honest. We're pretty lucky. The cooking will be interesting, because sometimes things bounce around a little bit. You sort of have to man the stove the whole time. If you can see me stumbling around, it's because I've hurt my foot, so I can't put weight on the outside of this foot real well. So I've got shoes on today and trying to stay off it as much as I can, but it's a little bit hard when you're on a boat with a dog and a baby. So so this is some of our kitchen stuff. So we've got like a convection oven, we've got an air fryer, like a juicer and blender, we've got the gas stove and oven. The oven's not great. It's not bad, but it's just got, you can either have the flames on the top or the bottom, and it's not fan force, so it's quite slow. So hence why we got the air fryer, so we can actually have things that are cooked quickly and quite crisp. We didn't think we'd be able to do it until we did the power upgrade, so we upgraded all our power, inverters, solar, the whole lot. So now we're able to to pretty well use anything we want. So it's almost the same as a full kitchen, right? Like it's quite big. We've got fridge under there, you know, pantry, plenty of storage, freezer over there. Yeah, so this is probably where I'll be hanging out today, in the kitchen, and then video editing. Boo Boo's decided to go out and attempt to go to the toilet on his carpet or grass mat. So he's so good, he uses that religiously no matter what. And even on days like this, he'll still go out there and wait for that to kind of go down, or he just jumps on it. I don't really like him being out there without anyone, but I've got the baby on me, so it's a little bit too bumpy to kind of go out there. So I may just call him back in and put his other mat down, or wait till Captain finishes his jobs and he can take him out. I mean, he holds for the toilet all night, so he doesn't go all night. Oh, here he goes. You can't really see him that well. Geez, I wish I could go out there. Yeah, you can sort of see him a bit better now. He's going to wait for that mat, and he's going to, there he goes. He gets on it. He's trying to get on it all. Poor Boo Boo. Oh, he's giving it a good go though. He'll do it. Oh, sorry, it's not the best picture, but I just can't go out there. Anyway, that's Boo Boo's task for the day. Will be to get on that and do his business. But every time he goes out there, he does get a treat, so that's pretty cool. I think sometimes he just goes out there and pretends he goes, so that we give him a treat, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's just basically what our day's going to entail in here. Lucky none of us get seasick, eh? Someone's on babysitting duties.
Oh, we're just talking.
Someone talking
About making water.
Oh, righto.
Yeah, we need to make water because Hudson needs to have a bath. And Mummy needs to wash her clothes because Hudson does little vomits on her. Yeah, so what about Boo Boo? Do we need to wash Boo Boo?
There's Boo Boo. He's hanging out.
No, Boo Boo.
It's a bit lumpy and bumpy.
Yeah, it's a bit lumpy and bumpy. Oh, Mummy's
Oh, hello, beautiful. There's that face I was looking for.
Mummy's calling you lumpy and bumpy. Oh,
No, that's Daddy's job.
rude.
Oh, goodness. So, we got babysitting duties with a Vino. YouTube. Well, I'm cooking sausages. Well, deviled sausages. You know, it's all fancy food here on Shooting Through.
Oh, yeah, straight out of the can and packet.
Oh, yeah. All fancy. What are you doing?
You can't buy in a packet, it's not worth eating.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what
still
I'm
waiting for things to download. Elon's stuffing us around a little bit. Some footage that I've been trying to download for days. Doing our heads in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's all the GoPro stuff. It just seems to be quite large files, and
It's got to go through the cloud
oh yeah, I know.
to go on the Apple Mac.
You got to use that.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
But anyway,
Which is crazy, so you download it from
it's straight onto the Apple Mac. It's there. It's just I'm trying to get it into the cloud so that I can do stuff on my phone. And anyway, it's a whole thing.
Hudson,
It's a whole thing.
don't do the cloud, darling.
Someone tried a kiwi fruit today. Well, not actually ate it. She's got a special little dummy that you can put food in. But as you can see, the outcome is that green stain on the start of her shirt. She was interested.
Oh,
I'll have to put a video of that on here. I did take one, so Hudson's first taste of anything other than breast milk and formula. But it's a lumpy bumpy old day. We were supposed to do the decks today, but when Captain went in to get the stuff out, the bottle had a little hole in it and it had leaked everywhere, so then that was a whole new job that was created. And
Well, it's so lumpy. It hasn't been raining. I was going to do it because the deck's a bit wet.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been raining, and it's so rolly that I'll end up going over the edge.
so go and scrub the decks, honey.
I was trying to get rid of me, Hudson. Yes, I'll take Hudson on the front of me. Strap you on the front with Daddy, eh? And you can watch to see how the work's done on this boat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She says, I don't need to see that. But no, then you found a new job to do, so that took you a while to clean that up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess somewhere that I have to clean up. That's okay, that's what happens. Oh, you want to get going, do you?
Yeah, she's ready to run. You ready to run, baby girl? Yeah, get those arms working. Hi. Morning.
Good morning, everyone. And a gloomy morning it is here at Airlie Beach.
The water still looks like a nice colour, but the sky not so much.
No, the sky's a little bit grey and cloudy. So probably had the worst night that we ever had on shooting through last night. Yeah,
we sort of keep up in the ante. With Tangalooma we thought was bad, and then Scarborough we thought was bad. And now here we are.
So basically hobby horsing all night. So we ducked in here to get out of the wind. We didn't get much wind, but boy did we get some swell. From just wrapping around the point. Wow, not much sleep last night.
No, well I don't think I had.
And Sugar Sleeps was slamming up and down into the waves. But
Hudson's fine though.
Hudson
slept for like 11 odd hours or something in total, and
she really wasn't fussed. Booby wasn't too fussed either.
No, he slept fine.
Yeah.
It's just us.
It's only us. Now I've got some new creeks to find today.
Oh, good. That'll keep you busy. There's always something that creaks, though. That's the problem. So
yeah, I know.
I don't know how you think you're ever going to solve that, right?
Lagoon Symphony. It is nice strong holes, but the furniture. Well, they do flex, and the furniture, obviously, all the cupboards and cabins and everything that sort of sit on there. Oh, boo-boo. Thank you, mate.
So he's had plenty of sleep. He's got all the energy.
I think we might wash this in today, seriously.
Yeah.
So that's just part of the course, but if I can get in there and put a bit of lubricant on some of them. Not that it matters, but most of the noise is from the guest side, so we don't care. Welcome on board.
Yeah, it's not it's not normally bad unless it's like this.
Oh, it's only when it's roly-poly. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know if you can see the swell out there, probably not.
It's hard to tell, really.
And the trouble is with the swell, the wind sort of comes and goes, but the swell takes days to go away because it's generated from a long way offshore.
I mean, thancfully we don't get seasick or anything like that. It's just disruptive.
Just trying to. Well, last night you sort of lying there and you actually lose your stomach.
Yeah, because you go.
Yeah, not seasick, but the
like a ride. Yeah,
it's like a roller coaster, and you go up and down. The front goes up and then comes down, and where our cabin's in the back, and you whoa. Yes. But
anyway, a long day. I think you've been onto the mould because it's been raining and it's so humid up here that
95% humidity at the moment and about 27 degrees. So
and this is winter in Australia.
Yeah. So you've got that scum. It's not scum.
Well, it's just the condensation. Condensation on the everything.
Floors, yeah.
Like I walk on the floor and the floor is slippery. Like it's and then.
Horrible.
And we normally have, I'm a big fresh air person, so we normally have all the windows and hatches and everything open, so we haven't had any issues with it.
You're a fresh air person, I'm a hot air person.
Yes, as you can see.
Sorry.
Prime example.
Had to put that in while
at least you said it, not me.
That's right. Sorry.
No, you're
totally interrupted you. Where were you? You forgot?
I'm used to that by now. Usually have all the hatches open, so even in winter I like to have a bit of fresh air moving around, so it's never stagnant or still in there. But the past few days with the rain, we just can't. We have the back open here and like the doors and the windows that are protected, but unfortunately there's not many that get a breeze in that are protected.
Well, with the 95% humidity in the air, it doesn't matter what you do. Actually, we've got all the fans on, just trying to make sure there's air circulating. That's no big drama.
Oh no, every boat that I've heard of gets it, but
I suppose we could turn the aircon on. That'd cool the air down.
Oh yeah, but as soon as you turn it off, it'd be back again. I think all you'd be doing is making it really cold and then really hot, which would probably create more condensation. I think we just manage it. And with the fans on, it's moving the air around.
First world problems as we live in paradise.
I know, look at this is a terrible day, and the water behind me is still
what are we gonna do?
Like aqua. It's pretty nice. But no, I've still got some more video editing. That's a never ending job. And you're sort of out of boat jobs. I mean, the deck could be scrubbed, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll do that today.
It's still been raining.
It's still been raining, so I will do that today.
And we were thinking of going into Shore today to get all the groceries because tomorrow Hudson's getting a vaccination in the morning, and then we were sort of wanting to get out of here. So ideally we'd like to just get the vaccination done, come back on the boat and go anywhere but here. We would have moved already if it wasn't for her vaccinations booked in tomorrow.
Yeah, I was just looking at this. Well, it's probably okay to get the dinghy in, but oh no.
But then we have to take
hard,
all the groceries. All of us have to go in.
Yeah, it's not. Look, very rarely do we get days like this. In actual fact, this is probably.
Oh, look, the whole time we've had beautiful weather the entire time. We've been bragging about it. So if we've got 2 days of yucky weather out of what we've had so far, that's actually really good result. But if the swell comes down later, we might go in and get the groceries. Just to get it over and done with. There's not a lot, it's just a few bits and pieces we have to restock.
Yeah, it's not a lot at all. We just thought we'd do it here.
Just get additionals for her, really.
Yeah, and we've got some visitors coming over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
into Hamilton
I think we've kind of got a few, like one lot comes and then leaves, another, and so on and so on. So it'd be nice to have some additional, just help on the boat. Not help that they got to help, but just an additional person on the boat. When we want to go diving or something, we can't go together. With her, so it'd be nice to have another person to go diving with. Which would be really cool. So we will love the company. He'll be getting sick of us.
You can tell I didn't sleep last night. I'm just sitting here yawning.
I have sunglasses on so that no one can see how disgusting I look.
You're just yawning. The captain has to stay up in these conditions.
Oh yeah, well I didn't sleep either. I was lying with her, snuggled into me, worried about her rolling around. So the whole night I was basically making sure she.
It was more like that than that.
It depends what way we face though.
I tell you what,
I
was sitting out the back here with the binoculars looking at some of these mono hulls. Wow, they'd be rolled out of bed.
Well, it obviously went sideways at some point because the toaster is on the side and got thrown out.
Yeah, it did when the tide changed.
Yeah, we were so we're sort of kind of front onto it now, but
the toaster sits precariously on top of the.
No, juicer. Not when I do it because I normally have it balanced better, but someone doesn't balance it back there far enough. You precariously put it on top of the juicer. Whereas I tend to move the juicer out, put it to the back so that it's got, it doesn't, it's not teetering on the front to fall over.
I don't think the juice has ever been used.
Yes, it has. Because I make smoothies, but I just haven't done them recently because that's gross. Yeah, that's really disgusting.
But he loves it when it's more realistic. It's a more realistic carcass.
Dead fox carcass. But I saw a couple of boats leave this morning from behind us.
Well, we would have got out of here, except we've got Hudson's needles tomorrow, so there's no use going out and coming back in. Yeah,
I'd have to make another appointment or whatever.
Keeping our fingers crossed this will die down.
Well, if it doesn't die down, then we can't take her in. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into shore with a baby.
Oh, it's okay. The thing it's just
no, it's not. You can't even get in and out of it. I'd have to try to get in and out. No, I wouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, true.
Got a baby strapped to the front of me, and getting in. You were having a horrendous time getting us in when there was just a little bit of wind swell.
Yeah.
It would just not be. I just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Imagine it would be worth doing.
Well, I'll just get our fingers crossed. These things usually don't last too long.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's only in front. It's not like a low or a big.
Well, I don't really even know what's making swell, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I thought there's been really no wind.
It's coming from a long way away. That's the issue.
Yeah.
The wind's all out. Out miles out. Anyway, that's boat life.
Yeah, Hudson's still sleeping. Look at her. This needs a wash. She just drools like a maniac now. That is literally a big drool mark from her facing outwards. But she's not teething. But anyway, well, that's our morning. I don't think there'll be too much excitement to be updating anyone on today.
No, not at all.
No.
Okay, I'll start my next job.
Okay.
Bye.
Captain's trying to get our amazing tender to actually drain the water out.
Yeah, great Kiwi invention. Am I allowed to say that?
Well, it's a fact. It was made somewhere in New Zealand. This is
The amazing bung.
Oh God. Let's water in, but not out.
Only lets water into the dinghy, and you're assured to have water in the dinghy constantly. Constant flow of water in the dinghy to make sure everything you put in there gets wet. But let water out of the dinghy? No way. No.
Oh goodness. It's a beauty.
No, it's a beauty.
Yeah. Well, we've had a bit of rain, so ideally we'd like the water to come out of the dinghy.
No, but the U-Butte bung invention.
Yeah, it's not working. It seems a little bit hazy.
All we want is a hole and a plug. So when you want the water to go out, you take the plug and the water goes out the hole.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, this is next level.
It's very technical.
Next level. We've got a plug that actually doesn't seal, because the reason is you're supposed to leave the plug out, because the little diaphragm amazingly lets the water out of the dinghy when the water pressure inside the dinghy is greater than the water pressure outside the dinghy. But the trouble is the water pressure inside the dinghy is never greater than the outside of the dinghy. So when the water pressure is greater on the outside, it lets water in.
Wow, that was quite the philosophical whole story about the
How it works.
bung. Oh,
In theory, how it works. In practice, you've always got the dinghy full of water. When you want to drain it, it doesn't drain because weed and stuff grows around the rubber flange, the diaphragm, and gets stuck in it. It keeps the water in. That's good.
That's good.
Great thing.
If it looks a bit hazy, guys, it's because I'm inside the cockpit as it's raining, and I don't want to go out there to film this. So you're looking through the sort of screens on the cockpit.
I get the bad.
You get the good ones. And Captain's off to scrub the decks.
Maybe I don't wanna know the way home, taking on a journey. I got places to go. Wanna chase a miracle. It's possible. You just gotta open the door.
Darling, it's cold out there. Don't fear the road, just come along with me. You're not alone out there. Let's write a song, make up a melody.
Thank you for watching, and please support us by clicking the subscribe button below.